What is up, horror hounds? It is time once again for another review of some shit that came out recently that nobody cares to hear about. I don't even know why I'm doing this, but I'm going to anyways. So let's get started. Now, to precursor this video, Corey absolutely was planning on doing all of the reviews with me this evening. However, she's working, which is good, but in the same sense, disrupting our plans, and I hate that. Here we go with number one this evening. This turd from 2021, The Conjuring 3. I don't know how many of you guys watched any of the other Conjuring movies. God, fuck this movie. So as a standard, typical Contact Demon movie, I know you guys know what I'm talking about. This was unremarkable in every aspect. There was about 2 cool scenes in this movie. It was the mirror scene, which lasted all of about maybe a minute and a half, maybe, and the actual ending to the movie. I enjoyed the first Conjuring. I found it to be pretty spooky. Everything since then, and the entire fucking Conjuring universe has been nothing but trash. And this is no exception. Concept is weak. The actual tapes of Ed and Lorraine Warren that were actually featured in this movie were so creepy, and I don't understand why they just don't give us a just that. I just watched 2 hours of Ed and Lorraine Warren's tapes. I would be way better than this fucking so bad. Yeah, again, like I said, a Contact Demon movie, which means the demon had, or the possessor, or possessee, is it possessee? Don't watch this. Stop making these fucking movies, Hollywood. Please make all of the tapes in one. Can we do that instead? That'd be fucking awesome. This was not spooky. Devil made nobody do nothing other than maybe somebody got funding for it. Conjuring universe stuff needs to stop. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you need a plot synopsis for this? So here's what happened. Ed and Lorraine Warren, and that's it. No, fuck you. Sorry. No. Stop it. Stop. Moving on to number 2. We have Spiral, a spin-off of a Saw franchise movie. Again, first one was really, really good. Should have just stopped right there. So, Chris Rock plays a detective investigating Saw-like murders. And somehow manages to get wrapped into the whole universe. Man, he's a badass. There was a Forrest Gump part about this movie, and Chris Rock made a very good point. I'm not going to spoil it, although I do not recommend that you actually watch this movie, so I'm still not going to say anything. This whole movie felt like, I mean, it was your standard Saw movie. Lots of sneaky, awful, horrible ways to die if you don't do this one thing to redeem yourself sort of ordeal, which is standard Saw bullshit. And oh, motherfucker, Samuel L. Jackson. I don't know why he was in this. Deep Blue Sea was better. Yeah, how about that? This also felt like Chris Rock's new stand-up special. If that gives you guys any kind of indication of what the movie felt like. I love Chris Rock. I love Samuel L. Jackson. I do not fucking love this movie at all. No aspect of this movie was good. None. No part of it. Except the end. Predictable, standard gore shit, standard trappy kind of, it's...
Hello, Detective Banks.
Fuck. I just wish they hadn't done it. You guys are gonna do a Saw movie? For fuck's sake, will you do... You can't. You can't do a Saw movie. Because the first one was the best. And that's the end of it. And that's where it should have stopped. Like, we didn't need 7 additional... Now... Is this 8? I think this is number 8. Garbage. Don't recommend. Again, make better horror movies, Hollywood. Or anyone. Moving on to number 3. The Unholy. This was a very interesting movie. It had a very unique kind of twist. Jeffrey Dean Morgan was in this movie, and he did not play Negan. This was okay. Not great, but it's definitely better than everything else that I've seen recently.
Yay!
The monster was kind of cool, even after the reveal. A lot of interesting ideas, a lot of, I don't know. So quick synopsis here. Jeffrey Dean Morgan is an ex-journalist reporting on paranormal activity kind of stuff, weird occurrences, and he's excommunicated and he's trying to find a story to make his way back. He finds this little podunk town where they bury dolls and stuff underground, and he finds one that's wrapped in chains and is buried, and like a dick, he breaks it, and then he almost runs this girl over, who now claims to be embodied with the spirit of Mary. Didn't say which one, did I? No, I didn't. Very heavily religious aspect of this, but then it all gets thrown right the fuck out the window. The reveal was really cool, but again, it felt like it was too much too soon. I do appreciate a good reveal, and this monster had a good reveal, but it was too much too soon. Again, that's not the reveal, by the way. No spoilers. This movie had a very interesting ending to it. It was acceptable. And Sam Raimi and Rob Tappert produced this movie. So, I mean, those are names that I usually get behind. Would I suggest you guys check this movie out? Probably. It was worth... I think it was worth our time. I would recommend it. I think Corey would recommend it. I think she said that she would probably recommend it. Just as... not something that's a staple, not something that belongs on the shelf necessarily, but something that is at least going to be worth your time. So, to our fourth and final film of the evening, The Widow. This was, I think we tried watching this movie like 8 times, and every time we started it, it was just unbelievably boring, because it was, I don't know. First of all, the only way that we were able to watch this movie was with dubbing, and it was bad. This movie involved like a swamp witch sort of character. So quick plot synopsis real quick for you guys, because it's not your standard bullshit sequel kind of thing. Search and rescue team go out to look for a young boy that went missing a few hours ago. They're trained to do all of this stuff and everything, and instead of finding the young boy, they come across this woman, and she's talking about this fable from a long time ago, who's called The Widow? I'm sure if you can guess, a lot of like really awful shit happens to him, most of which you don't get to see. Good job. This movie was incredibly boring. It was part found footage, part fabricated footage, I guess. Third-person footage. Lots of jittery, blurry shots of people running in the woods. There wasn't a whole lot of substance to this movie at all. That wasn't even that cool. Yeah, just no, not really. This movie was not good. It was very slow. It was a slow draw. Kind of boring. Yep. Anyways, that is it for me again. This time, this week, this month, I don't know. I don't know when I'll be posting. Bug flew right into my mouth. Did you see that? I'm going to try and keep maintaining posting frequently, just so I have an updated list of horror movies that I've watched. Now, I'm gonna try and maintain my posting once a week. I know I'm late this week. I was kind of waiting on Corey to do a review with me, but like work stuff happened, and that's okay. That's not a big deal. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment in the comment section below if there's something that you think that I said is wrong, or something that you think I should watch, or something that you think I haven't watched, but I did a review on it already, and you just haven't watched the video. So why don't you leave a comment about that shit, because it doesn't make me mad at all. It's almost like I'm talking to myself now. Don't forget to hit the bell button so you can watch another stupid fucking video like this again in the future and be notified about it. Don't forget about Retro Access Deluxe, I guess, because there's still really good content over there, and someday maybe we'll get back to it. That is it for me. I have more horror movies to watch tonight, and I will see you guys in the future. The actual tapes of Ed and for fuck's sake. So fucking bad. Would that be the appropriate term for that? It's all very boring. Can you get better than that? Where's my fucking notes for this piece of shit? You dick. Well, no, that's not true. I do give a fuck when somebody asks me what I thought about a movie that I reviewed 3 weeks ago that they watched last night, and I was like, did you watch my review? And they're like, no. And I'm like, cool. Go watch my review instead. Hey, Gary, what's up?